Correct. On the 23rd of January 2025, at 13:38, I sent Advocate Johnson.
You just, Ms. Ramsamy, when you read from the file, maybe bring the file closer to you so that you don't move away from the microphone. Thanks.
13:38, afternoon, Advocate Johnson. I spoke to Tilas about the links and the evidence regarding C in Cub.
That is a reference to Mr. Nkabinde, and Tilas is Advocate Shabalala.
Correct. Peter White has a comprehensive report on the links on various matters, cell phone records, and vehicle provided to him, him being Mr. Nkabinde.
And who's Peter White?
He's a data analyst.
Within IDAC?
He previously was within IDAC on contract basis. He's now a service provider, Mr. Nkabinde.
And who's Peter? Read from the file, maybe bring the file closer.
As he's
read from the file, maybe bring the file closer to you so that you don't move away from the microphone. Thanks.
13:38, afternoon, Advocate Johnson. I spoke to Tilas about the links and the evidence regarding C in Cub.
That is a reference to Mr. Nkabinde, and Tilas is Advocate Shabalala.
Correct. Peter White has a comprehensive report on the links on various matters, cell phone records, and vehicle provided to him, him being Mr. Nkabinde.
And who's Peter White?
He's a data analyst.
Within IDAC?
He previously was within IDAC on contract basis. He's now a service provider.
Okay.
Rapesu has provided the transcripts of the court case and judgment. I will await your instructions on obtaining the report providing same to your office.
What report are you referring to here?
The Peter White report, because Advocate Johnson had instructed me to speak to Tilas and find out what evidence against Mr. Nkabinde was at hand, and that is why I'm informing her that Mr. White has a comprehensive report.
Okay, and then there's a response from Advocate Johnson.
Please obtain report. Just met the minister now. Need to put together ASAP. I reply, noted, thank you.
Okay, and you wanted to refer to this exchange in response to a question about, from the chair, whether the only reason for the inquiry by Advocate Johnson was because Mr. Nkabinde made her feel uncomfortable. And you said you thought that there was a different reason and referred us to this. So can you tell us why you say so and why this is relevant?
My understanding or observation of this is that if she's saying to me, just met the minister now, need to put this together ASAP, obviously the minister is also or happy or approving that Mr. Nkabinde must be investigated, charged, and...
Well, at that stage, there's nothing suggesting that he must be charged. She's just gathering information at the time.
If I may just put it as to how I understood it in the meeting on the 22nd of January. I want something on this guy.
Meaning what in your speak?
In my head, Advocate Johnson wanted dirt on Mr. Nkabinde, and she wanted to charge him.
And your reference, so are you suggesting that at the meeting, either on the 20th or the 21st, at the minister's residence, that was when the minister and Advocate Johnson discussed Mr. Nkabinde?
I assumed it to be so because of the way Advocate Johnson was pushing for the information, even on the 23rd, and then she said she spoke to the minister, we must move ASAP. The other aspect of the 22nd of January 2025 meeting that made me alert to the fact that the meetings with the minister were common or regular was that she said, Advocate Johnson said to the team, the minister wants to clean up SAPS. He wants us to help him clean up SAPS, crime intelligence in specifically.
Let me just take you back on digging up dirt on Mr. Nkabinde. From where I'm sitting, that's not the only inference that one could have drawn. What if perhaps the minister wanted his mind put at ease? Say, for example, just make sure that what I've heard about Mr. Nkabinde is in fact not true. And if that were the case, then his mind would be put at rest.
I could agree that that's a possibility.
Yes, I'm asking it in the light of what Ms. Sigels-Ncube raised with you, which is there was no charge or what, I've forgotten the language, yeah. That
said to me, I knew already because I was in the environment and I could read the room. But also the urgency on the 23rd, but then my evidence will further show that I was getting pressure to do a 28 to investigate standalone against Mr. Nkabinde.
Yes, my question was specifically at that stage, there was, that could have been a possibility, that it wasn't just, because there were no charges yet. Advocate Johnson didn't say we need to charge him. She just wanted the information, she was gathering information.
Correct.
Okay.
Ms. Ncube, maybe I misheard you. Did you say at the minister's residence or at the minister's instance?
Residence.
So it came from you and not the witness. What do you know about the meeting at the minister's residence? The meeting between Advocate Johnson and the minister?
That it had taken place after hours, that she was left waiting for an extended period of time for the minister. She was with the Chief of Staff, Mr. Nkabinde, and at that meeting, except for the heebie-jeebies, the aspect of the minister wanting to clean up SAPS and more specifically crime intelligence was discussed.
So that was the subject of discussion at that meeting?
That is what I was informed.
and did Advocate Johnson tell you what exactly the minister had said about crime intelligence, which gave rise to the need for a cleanup?
No, Chair, I was not privy, but from the way the conversation progressed, it was clear that the only 3 people in the room that knew what was being spoken about in those undertones was Advocate Johnson, Mr. Padiachi, and Mr. Perumal.
Thank you, Chair. See that it's 11:01. We take the adjournment.
Let's adjourn and resume at 11:30.